Shipment will send on the 18th. It's not that far down the road. You get to secure that price, and you can do that auto ship too. So it'll come every 30, 60, 90 days, whatever you would like. But I am excited about the scallops. This is, you know, Chef Curtis and his incredible line, we keep expanding it. These are brand new today, these gigantic dry sea scallops at a featured price. You are getting a 3 count of £1 a piece. They come as well, these are the Atlantic sea scallops, caught right off the fishery off the east coast of the US, generously sized, shelf life about 12 months if they're kept frozen, and I love that these are so easy to cook. Scallops are one of those things I never have really opted to make at home because I thought they were a little difficult. I'd always order them in a restaurant. But to do this at home, tell us more about what you love, how to make them, and show us how they come delivered to our door, because they're free shipping.
Well, this is very, very easy to cook, and that's the beautiful thing. Again, I'm gonna add just over here a tiny little bit of pepper and a tiny little bit of salt. You really don't need much with scallops. Over this side, I've added a little bit of my Italian seasoning, okay? So here's the deal. You want a hot pan, and the DuraPan is the absolute best one you can get because perfectly non-stick, nothing is gonna stick to the pan. Have a look, you drop them into a hot pan, you get that little bit of caramelization, right? Now let me get my little fish spatula, which is the perfect tool as well. If you've got those stainless steel utensils, great. But last time I checked, we literally had a few hundred sets to go around, so they won't be here tonight either. The DuraPan, the multi-purpose pan, will not be here today either. If you want to go and shop the whole collection, we have everything from 13-piece sets to 11-piece sets. Please go do it. Go to hsn.com, but a lot of things are getting very, very limited. You can see that gorgeous caramelization you're getting. No oil or butter required. Now, if you want to add a little butter, of course you can. Over here, I put in my Italian spices, and you'll see they're starting to sort of blacken on the scallop, which I think is just wonderful. You just give that pan a little bit of a shake, flick them over, just like that. They literally take 60 seconds, maybe a minute on either side, and you are done. It is that simple. You know, it's just, yes, it's gourmet. Yes, it's beautiful. Yes, of course it's restaurant quality. Now, these are wild-caught scallops from the East Coast. These little guys love that cold water. And we all know on the East Coast, right up north, we get that beautiful cold water. They're from a sustainable and they're responsibly sourced, and that's very important to me as well. Right, so let me give these a shake around. You can't believe it, but 2 minutes ago, these were still in the package, and now they're on your plate. That's how simple it'll be for you at home.
Ooh,
of course,
yum.
with the DuraPan, the cleanup is this easy, and you can start cooking again. It's very, 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 very simple. Over here, I threw my Italian spices. Now, I love this because I've got a few peas, a little bit of bacon. Nothing screams spring like peas and bacon. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those Italian crusted scallops on, and it is that easy. Again, you give your DuraPan a real quick wipe out, and then I'll get some more of these scallops. Now, if you want to add a little butter, be my guest. They're very, very delicate. They're very sweet in flavor. And in fact, tasting them is on the top of my mind. So I'm going to drop some in. Now, there will be a little color differentiation. You'll see some of them are really white and some of them are a bit more yellow in color. That's natural, right? And this is a perfectly natural dived scallop, right? So you won't find anything more natural than this. So yes, there will be a tiny bit of color differentiation, just like with a chicken. Sometimes they give you a brown egg, sometimes you get a white egg, but the truth is they all taste exactly the same and so delicious. But let's have a little look. I love the sweetness you get from scallops.
And the fact that these are so big. You know, those little baby guys, those little baby scallops, I'm like, what's the point? They're just like, you know, these are like a little mini fillet of fish. And I love that each one, you're getting 3 different packs. There's up to 10 to 20 scallops per pack. So you've got a full meal. I mean, this is the whole assortment. You can see that's a ton of beautiful scallops. Scallops are a delicacy. What an incredible treat to have a gourmet meal in the middle of the week, maybe, because you know what? I know you can include a recipe card with this to help everybody, you know, decide how to make theirs at home. I love it on a nice little, look at that mashed potato with a scallop on top and a little herb. Beautiful, beautiful. I personally just like to just pan sear them. Is that what you prefer?
Do it that way. Now, if you want to incorporate other things, I've done a little Alfredo here, actually, and that's a beautiful way to serve it too. Very simple and delicate. Not too much going on here with the pasta, just a very simple sort of a cream sauce. But that way you get to sort of really stretch the scallops, because they are such a luxurious ingredient. You're so right. I mean, have a look. When you flip them over like that, you can stir fry them with a little soy sauce is a nice way to do it. A little chili as well is delicious on it. It's one of those really versatile. Goes well with mashed potatoes, but also goes well with noodles, you know. So I can throw a little bit of white wine in here, right, just to sort of get a little bit of that flavour off the bottom of the pan. Finish it with a little bit of parsley. If you wanted to add butter, you could, but I'm actually now going to switch these pans, bring my Alfredo over here, and then I just finish it off with that beautiful scallop.
Oh, what a great idea.
Isn't that so nice?
Yeah, that looks beautiful. What I love about a scallop too, it's just such a mild flavor. It's buttery, it's a nice texture. It's mild and it's so delicious. So light too, you know, and as we, again, I keep talking about when we get back to normal. I mean, these are the types of things that help us stay on a healthier eating plan, but still feel like we're, you know, cheating a little bit, because that is a delicacy. And I love that your food category is doing so well here at HSN. I've been shopping for your food since we started, I don't know, maybe 2 years ago already, but having it all delivered on a regular schedule is just such a treat, because that box will arrive. These scallops are going to be in individual packages, and then you can take out a portion for the night. You've got 3 probably separate portions, at least 3 meals here for a family of, I would say, up to 4 people. What do you think? How many would this serve?
Absolutely. Yes, because they're rich, they're sweet, they're delicate, and you're not going to eat a whole plate of scallops.
Right.
It's kind of like lobster when you think about it. Maybe even more special in my mind, but you're going to have 2 or 3 per portion, and you're getting 10 to 20 in a bag. Now, these are jumbo scallops. So the bigger they are, the less that are in the bag, of course, but these are jumbo scallops. A full pound of these little guys in each bag. So you will just fall in love with not only how they taste, but how simple they are. It's a natural product. These are wild caught scallops. They come from the East Coast right here in the USA. Like I keep saying, you want to know where your food comes from, and you want to feel comfortable with it, especially now. Now, I don't have time to show you all the different ways that you could cook this, but frankly, look at this. Straight into a hot pan, no oil or butter needed. If you want to throw a little bit in, of course, be my guest. But, you know, the amazing thing is you can leave them very simple. You can go around the world with the flavorings and the seasonings. And in fact, let me show you what we have for you here. These are my grill collection. Now, I say the grill collection, doesn't mean you have to use them on the grill, but we've got 4 different flavors for you. The sweet smoky barbecue, we've got the steakhouse blend, the urban garlic, and the blackening spice. I mean, imagine this with a little blackening spice. We've also got the flavors of the world. They're 4 different flavors. It's Mexican, Italian, Louisiana, and Hawaiian barbecue, and they come to you in this beautiful gift box. So go ahead and pick those up.
Those are great gifts too. Mother's Day gift, Father's Day gift. Yes. Always having great spices makes a huge difference in every meal. The item is 94093. Both options are available. It's a 4-pack, and they're huge bottles. That's a lot of spices, so phenomenal choice to really get to your level. I mean, just to add some spice changes the whole game when we are making any meal. So if you are just tuning in, I know our time is almost up with Chef today. In this hour, we've got scallops, we had the filet mignon medallions, we had the pork roast, the boneless pork roast, all of which is, by the way, delivered for free shipping, all of which is on either 4 or 5 flex, or even 6 if you have an HSN card, all of which is either immediate delivery or extended delivery in some cases, or auto ship. You can do a single ship or auto ship, so all of it. Now, this is only a sampling of what we have in our inventory from Chef with his food line. So take advantage, go there, take a look at what we've got. I know we've got so much more. We even have, there's the boneless pork roast. That's item number 82374. Very, very limited overall, especially with the auto ship offerings, because what that does, it secures your free shipping for future shipments, special pricing, which we're featuring today, and of course the flex pay. You can do that as well. So Chef, I want to just really say a big hearty thank you for all the hard work you and your team are doing out there in your test kitchen.
Kelly, you are so welcome. Listen, here's the deal. The salmon, I'm just going to tell you, is almost completely sold out. We've been